Oh, yeah.
Because it's short.
It's sweet, short and sweet.
Hi.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's short. Ooh. Um, I think we're on. Hello. This
Hello.
is Hi. We're Art Matters New York. I'm Mark Safan. I'm here with Marie, Phyllis, and Hans. Um, and we have a short little window here today, and we're glad that you're here and have joined us. So, should we get right into it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Sure.
please.
Okay.
I did send you an email, Mark.
Okay. So, let's look at this.
Mhm.
Marie,
Yes.
Mhm.
you want to tell us a little bit about this recent work? Is it in progress or is this
I would say that this is work in progress, and I'm
okay?
sorry, but what I sent you, I think the colors are, they're, the actual piece is a little bit more muted. So
Okay.
that you could see more of, gray tones. And here it's warmer in person than the actual, I mean, it's cooler because there's more gray tones. This is warmer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So how big is this?
I think it's 2 feet by either 3 or 4 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it acrylic or is it oil?
It's acrylic on canvas.
Okay.
I went back into it after our last class and
Mm-hmm.
tried to put in more pigment because I think it needed more. But yeah, I like parts of it and don't like other parts.
I feel like I don't know. I mean, I like, the violet. I love using violet. I love the color violet. It's difficult, we don't think of it, how it works and all of it's the whole spectral possibilities, all of the spectral possibilities of violet, which can be very, very subtle or, very, very, um, what's the word? You know, very purple, in the most, commercial use of violet. Um, And I think that if this had explored a little bit of a more of a range of the possibilities of violet, it would be interesting and or more interesting. I think the white is a little cool, and I think that could have been you could have used a warmer color, with in the white like a yellow, which contrasts, it brings out the violet, using a complementary color. A pink is probably part of that range, of the violet. So I'm thinking, so for me, the interesting thing is this green in the center, which I think works, really well as a contrast to the pink and the violet. But there's not much else. I mean, in terms of, just color. So I think you could have maybe explored, a greater range, especially down here, it's very much of using the same. I mean, this gets into a different color. You're using, I guess, black or Payne's gray, right?
No, that was purple.
Oh, it's just purple. Okay. Okay.
So I have not so much difficulties, uh, but I have a feeling it was maybe painted uh, the other way. I mean,
Mhm.
You mean a different orientation, like,
Yeah, maybe, you know.
Yeah.
No, but I'm not saying, I don't know how, but you know, it has a feeling that it's
Right.
not decided yet.
Mhm.
That you made a decision how you want to have it, in which direction, you know. That's
Did you
what
paint?
but I like actually the colors. I like the green also. I like, you know, I have no problem. I see. I mean, if I have it like this, like what we see, I see a column, a Greek column. You know,
Yeah.
that would be an interesting thing. But I'm sure that was not the intention. But you know, yeah. Well, but I like, otherwise it works somehow, you know. I see fire or whatever. It has some translucency, but there are many things I like about it.
Okay.
But you know,
I like the division of the space.
You know, for some reason, it's working better as a horizontal for
Yeah,
me.
yeah, I think it is better horizontal.
How did you paint it, actually?
Well, I painted it all ways. I
There
kept,
was no, there
well,
was no, there
no, I
was,
kept shifting it, you know,
yeah.
shifting it and moving it, which I like to do, but
I think it works much better as,
Yeah.
like
I
right
think so
there.
too.
Right there, yeah. Looks,
I mean, there's more space.
I can-
There's more room to go into, to get involved.
looks like the Parthenon.
It's exactly what I was going for.
There's much more space. There's more space this way than this way.
I think that what I don't like about this painting yet is that they're like really two different, like both ends are very varied. You know, like there's a lot of brush strokes on that left side, but on the right side, it's more just marks and smooth
Mhm.
and not as painterly. And I don't know, I think the composition of it is troublesome to me.
Okay.
I don't think I nailed it yet.
Mhm.
I'll tell you what I do like. I like I like these lighter areas here. These forms. I can see these forms, I can read these forms on this side, and
Yeah,
it's interesting, the light and the dark.
yeah.
You know, it this gets too sort of confusing. I'm not sure what's going on in these areas. This slash here.
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not, I'm not sure what your intention is, like what you want, you know, because there's a lot of different things going on. As I said before, these verticals, this scraping, yes, it resembles a column, but I'm not sure that that's what the intention was. And it feels horizontally, looking at it in this orientation, it feels better, I must say.
Yeah.
That it has more
Mhm.
of a verticality now. And,
Mhm.
and that in conjunction with it being a column makes sense. But just purely visually, as I said, these lights and darks in this area and just the forms, the shapes, this little bit of green is nice, really work, this whole area.
Well, I think once again, I have painted two different paintings.
Yeah, yeah,
This
Mhm.
is a
Yes.
problem I always have where
yeah.
yeah, it's a problem I have where I'm not consistent, you know, as a whole painting, you know.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I think I should go back. I did try to have those vertical column marks. I use that process again on the left.
Right.
You know, I tried to use the same marks again to bring the composition together, but
You know, see, the thing is, there's seems to be like an inconsistency with this kind of very, very brushy
yes, that's what I'm
loose
saying.
work, this brushy stuff here, and then all of a sudden you have this other process, as you said, like a scraping or a squeegee. You know, I could see that it's scraped here on this side.
Yeah,
You know, so it's like those two things to me are not working together. You know,
yeah,
I would prefer to see a painting that's, you know, one or the other, but that where the application is more consistent.
yeah.
And that's, you know, and that is the language of the painting. But yeah, I mean, I like these softer tones, these more transparent, looser. I mean, I think that's nice. This gets very jumbled up in here. There's a lot going on this side.
Which
I
I
don't know.
think if you just looked at the half of that painting would not be bad. As a painting,
Yeah,
and
could be.
that's the problem I have. Yeah. So I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
No, so for me, it's a different painting than you did before. That it has for me some poetry in there, which usually I see more like a methodology, a method, and very abstract painting, which I like, but this becomes sort of in a way because of this column maybe, but
I see
also
what you're saying.
the
Yeah.
shapes and everything. It becomes like let's say a poem more, for me, which is a nice thing, but it's for me new. I mean, for
Yeah.
seeing your work, for me it's a bit new, but nice. I mean, it's there is something developing. Times are changing.
Times are changing.
Yep.
Well, thank you for your input. I'm gonna go back into it.
Okay. On that note, I have to
On
say
that
goodbye.
note, and we're going to take a look at something
But
that
you should
Phyllis
go
did.
on, Mark.
Okay.
You have to go on without me.
Okay.
Yes.
Have
I
a nice day.
All right,
Yes.
Hans.
Evening.
And I will watch the show tomorrow.
Okay.
YouTube.
Sounds
Good.
Bye, Hans.
Bye, everyone. Was nice. Yeah. Ciao.
See you
Ciao.
later. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, hold on.
Hold on to seats.
Let me do this. Okay, here we go. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So this is, I could see it's some collage, right?
Yeah.
You're right.
Love it.
Yeah.
And I can also see that you were you were drawing bulls, as I
Right.
recall. Yeah, yeah.
I have two bulls there.
Oh, there's two here?
Oh, I see now. The back bull, the background bull.
Yeah.
Oh,
Foreground bull.
I didn't see that. I love this. You know what I like a lot about this piece is the red and how it's so powerful. The pieces of red that you put on and the blood.
Those are collage pieces, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's so well done.
So
So
is the forward bull.
so the background bull, which I think is just in
Drawn
black
in
and white, the gray.
the black
This
one.
one back here.
Yeah, yeah.
That almost looks like a Goya photography almost, like or a transfer. Is it or not?
Yeah, no, it was not. I looked at his work, but
Okay.
but I didn't mimic anything. I just looked at the work and then I drew a bow.
But I love the swirl, the way this is all happening in this kind of
Well,
vortex.
his arena is usually sometimes it's an oval,
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
and that's what I was mimicking really. And the
And
book,
the red slashes are almost like I think they're called the picadors or
right,
the
exactly.
things they
They wave and
yeah, they're like what do they call them? Like little
so
spears.
interestingly enough, I discovered a whole batch of bulls by Elaine de Kooning.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Oh, they're fun.
wow.
It,
Never saw those.
she's done fun bull. She spent a lot of time in Mexico
Right.
after she separated from what's his name?
Bill.
Yeah, yeah. So they're very, very nice bulls, but I didn't want to make her bulls or Goya's bulls or Picasso's bulls, which are very lovely.
Well,
But I
great. Yeah.
looked at them all. I mean, I looked at them and I had fun with this one.
I
But
really,
go ahead, Marie.
sorry, Mark. I was just saying I really like it.
Yeah,
I
the drawing is really, really nice. Just all of the drawing, all the marks. You
yes.
can really see how drawing is just mark making. And, it's almost has, the kind of uh, Paleolithic cave painting, type of marks of bulls. But just the different techniques, the scratching, the drawing, the drawing out, the pastel on the color, these little dabs of color and the scratching off. It's all working. It's all interesting. It's all exciting for the eye. There's a lot to look at here. A lot of space, you can see even the texture, the tooth of the paper, which is nice. It's all good. And these intense reds are beautiful. How did you, was that a colored paper or did you color the paper?
No, I painted the paper.
Painted it with
Yeah.
like a cadmium red or something? Or it's
Oh,
a,
no, no, it's called, not forest red. It's it's called volcanic red. It's
well,
volcanic red.
well,
And
volcanic red is just the name that the paint company, whatever
no, no,
branded it.
it was, oh,
I mean, reds
oh,
are,
the
it's
famous German company that I can't pronounce. But anyhow,
Schmanky.
yes, and they're so expensive now because
Yeah.
the tariffs on them. Oh
Oh, I
my
know.
goodness,
Crazy.
it's crazy, crazy. But I did mix a couple that volcanic red with some other reds that I had.
Well, look, it works great with the blue, the red and the blue, and then a little bit of orange, yellow orange in there.
Yeah,
It's really
yeah.
nice.
What I really like too is how you have a lot of space, how you uh, how you cut the pieces of
Yeah.
the bull in the foreground and how you
Yeah.
um, laid that on top of it and give it space. I thought was really well done. I don't know if I expressed that correctly, but
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought that was very
Well,
beautiful.
something I learned from Goya too.
Oh,
Lots of times he takes forms and hard for you to, to distinguish them when you first look at them. because he merged one form into another. So that's what I did here. I copied his idea.
I really like it. I think it's really powerful. I don't think it would have been as interesting a piece if you didn't do that.
Well, it took a quite a bit of time. It
Yeah.
took a number of weeks.
Yeah, you could see that.
But it's nice that there's figurative elements. We see the bull, although we don't see it immediately. We see the all the abstract elements.
That's the
You know,
same thing with Goya. You see the abstraction, and then you get the idea.
yeah. I think that works really well with this. That you're using, paper is paper, meaning collage is collage.
Yeah,
The um, the drawing, the just the crayon is crayon, very abstractly. But then the longer you look, the more it seems to come together as a representational
well,
image.
it comes together and it falls apart.
Yeah, exactly. It just hangs
Yeah,
together. Yeah. It's a
that's
nice
right.
piece. It's nice, full of energy.
Yeah.
And I really even like this wash, I'm noticing this little gray,
Yeah.
that really nice color. Beautiful. Little gray wash is so beautiful up there. That
Yeah.
really is.
Well, it has graphite pencil under it. So when you put water over graphite pencil, you get a nice little gray.
Right. It's really sweet.
Well,
Right?
bulls can look sweet
I guess.
if you.
Ferdinando was very sweet.
He loved those
Bull that
flowers.
didn't want to fight. Remember?
Yeah.
Right.
He liked flowers.
That's the kind of bull I like.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't like the other bull that's going on today.
Yeah.
And I love this too. This little area, just of the color that's sort of blended, and scraped. So how do you scrape this with like a razor blade, or do
Oh
you do
no,
that?
no, I never use razor blades.
I used to use a flat single edge razor when I was using oil pastel, and
Yeah, this is
just
oil pastel.
is
Um,
this chalk pastel? Yeah.
yes, oil pastel.
Oh, it's oil?
Yes.
Yeah. So I used to use a razor blade, a single edge razor, and scrape it off, and it would leave these kinds of effects.
Yeah.
It would just, really take it down, take the material off and just leave sort of a stain.
Well, sometimes I just take a rag and pull the paint off. Or
Right, right.
take the
Yeah,
brush and move the paint from one area to the other.
yeah.
Too heavy someplace, I'll make it lighter by pulling it off.
But
It's
it's really good. I like this little orange, I mean, the little yellow piece right there. It
Yeah,
really
it's a
works.
little, I always remember what Picasso said. If you use the color one place, try using it someplace else too. So that's
Well,
the
yeah.
same yellow. I used
It,
it on the bottom of the piece. It's
you know,
over it's over the graphite.
I went to a talk the other day at a local gallery with an artist named Susan Carr. She's sort of a local artist, and she was talking about how she kind of what's the word channels Picasso. She's really into Picasso, even though her work, if she um but she was talking about channeling Picasso, and she said she actually like hears a voice and he says, why don't you try doing this? And she
Right.
and she says, okay, I will try that, thank you. And she thanks the voice, and then she does it. And and yeah, he had a lot of, so she doesn't, she has this kind of dialogue with him, and it's not judgmental. It's as a painter instead
Yeah,
of, as a woman that might be critical of Picasso's, terrible reputation, as a man. But
nonsense.
it's more as from a painter to painter, and she listens to him.
Very nice. Well,
Oh
you
yeah,
and
huh?
the Kiefer, who has a show in London now, and it's all based on Van Gogh. I never knew that Van Gogh was an influence in his life, but
Who is the artist? Kiefer?
yes,
Oh, Anselm Kiefer.
yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah,
Kiefer loves sunflowers
yeah.
and
That
flowers and
that
but he just like, he just glues them or adheres them to these
that's
giant, enormous canvases. But he did a lot of flowers,
yeah, that's true.
recent shows or, more recent. Yeah,
But we rely on others, I think.
yeah. It's a good piece. And I like this line that goes all the way from the tail and then sort of morphs into this thing, this white,
Well,
I
that's
guess the back of this bull. And then it goes into this angular line all the way over to here and then really kind of out again. So this
that,
one line goes all the way through the whole
that's
painting.
what's so fascinating about the body of a book is that line that goes over
That
the
line
yeah.
is
It's
so great. And I like how it just keeps changing.
yeah, just a wonderful line
Yeah.
the bull has. But I got tired of bulls, so that
Okay.
that was the
There's always cows.
something. Anyhow.
Yeah,
All
it's,
right.
that's nice.
Yeah, you have
That-
another there was another one. We could see it next
oh,
week.
there was another one?
Yeah,
I didn't see the other one.
yeah.
I
But
got one. One came.
that's okay, we'll do it next week.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah, next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because only one
Right. I said,
appeared in my email.
yeah, okay, next week.
Next week.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Well, so that's our show today.
Shorty.
Very
What?
short, but sweet. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for your feedback.
And I'm just gonna close the stream.